Hi everyone, welcome to 10 on the 10th, which is a collaboration hosted by Metal Scrap and Chick, who is Kim. Hi Kim. And there's a bunch of us in this collaboration, and the idea is to make 10 more or less Christmas cards every month so that we're ready for the season. And I don't know, she used to end it in November, but maybe it goes through December and then we just save December as if, probably for next year. Anyway, I've had this wanting to use this trimming the tree, and I also was able to get the dies, which were only available in September as a special bundle thing. I'm so glad I got the dies. This is a they don't really tell you this, but this is a two-step stamp with this and this, and I had a lot of trouble. I ended up not using this for a reason, and Happy Holidays I tried to use. Those stamps just were not working for me. I kept getting blotches in them. I don't know if anybody else has used it and had trouble with it, but I had trouble with it. The trees worked out okay, and thankfully I had like the stars and the little ornaments and this garland, I guess. I didn't end up using the labels. I completely forgot about this, but I wanted to use this Happy Holidays. I really like that font, but it just was not stamping good for me. I also used this die out of the Scallop Contours dies. I was going to use the big one, but it took up too much of the paper. The designer paper I used is called Boughs of Holly. There were 2 sheets of this paper. It has like that mossy meadow on the back. And I cut 12 of these, 3 columns of 4, and then 2 5 1/4 length pieces. But I only ended up making 6 cards so far. I have other card bases here. I need to cut more rectangles, and then of course I have this strip left over, but I did not end up putting that on the inside. I just I wasn't, it was either too big, or if I cut it, it would be too small, so I'll save them and use them as borders. And I used Evening Evergreen, and a lot of these are more mossy meadow. I was going to originally use them as a strip going across, but I didn't like the way that looked on these particular cards. So for the sentiments, then I brought in Brightest Glow, and I used Season's Greetings on the outside. And may the peace of the season light your world, and may your new year be the brightest. So that is the sentiment I used, rather than the Happy Holidays, and may your season be merry and bright, which is what I was originally going to use. And I did use all the gold that I had left of these, what are they called? I don't know. Oh, red and green adhesive back pearls, but they also had gold, silver. This is their green, but it's more minty kind of color, and then the red. Supposed to be cherry cobbler, soft succulent. Yeah, gold and silver. Anyway, that's what I used, and also this shimmer ribbon in gold, because I have a whole nother spool of it, so I used that. So let me show you the cards, the 6 that I did. There's 3 and 3. Now I cut out more of the garlands, but I wanted to try it without it. And originally I was thinking I'd put gold and silver, but then I changed my mind. So I think I like it with the garland better. So maybe the next 6 I'll do 3 and 3 again. So this is it. I just wrapped the ribbon around. This is a basic white card base, and they're vertical. I'm down too far. Okay. Sorry about that. And the star, this first one, I put on with a glue dot, and same with this, and I didn't like it. So I ended up using a little tiny strip of tear and tape on the back of the tree, and that worked really well to stick the gold. Oh, this is gold foil that was Stampin' Up! Too, by the way. Anyway, a little bit of that one I think I got on a little crooked. the glue dots were, it was sliding around, and then I bumped the tree up, but I glued this down on top. The ribbon is very thin, so it worked well to glue that down. And then there's the season's greetings, which I thought I got them all straight, but that one's not. Anyway, you get the idea. And then on the inside, to make the weight even, I did put another piece of the, actually I used the other 6 that I had cut out of the evening evergreen for the front backing on the insides. And I used evening evergreen to stamp as well. So that's those 3. They're all pretty much the same. The placement of the garland is a little different on them. And the number of little gold pearls is different. But otherwise, they're all the same. So, yeah. I did use my Stamparatus for this. However, I used it for the big tree to get good coverage. And then I tried using it for the 2-step, the little tree that fills in some of this. And I was having a time. I think this one I maybe did better than some of the others. And I used soft succulent for that. So then I decided I'll just take the little tree and try and do it myself. And then I sort of thought, well, it adds some green, lighter green to it, but they're still white, and that's okay because there's white in the paper, so it's like there's snow shining through, right? That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I don't know, I kept getting it off to the left, or oh, this might have been the one I did good. Yeah, see, there's more coverage in there. So even off the Stamparatus, and even though they're photopolymer, I was getting them crooked. But those are my cards. Let me know what you think of them. The stamp set, the trees were fine, but I was really upset about this thing. It was leaving like a big red splotch when I was using red ink here and like right here. And Happy Holidays was leaving green splotches like in between here and like over and above, and I tried cleaning it and trying it again, and I got it to stamp good twice out of about 10 times, and I said, that's it. I can't risk wasting all that paper. And then I didn't even want to try these, but it was such a beautiful fun. I was really disappointed. So Stampin' Up, there's a problem with this stamp set. Not with the trees, but with everything else. Anyway, I'm not a demonstrator anymore, so, you know, if you are, you might want to let Stampin' Up know that, if they don't know it already. So, yeah, that's it. I have more bits here to make 6 more cards, and I probably will because I need at least 8 for my neighbors, I think. And I think these are going to be my neighbor cards this year. So, yeah, sorry, I hope no neighbors are watching. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Kim, for making me keep up with my holiday cards this year, and we'll see what we do next year. All right, guys, take care, and I'm sure I'll talk to you again like tomorrow for embellishments on the 11th, I hope. Bye for now.